Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony, but Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited. Huh? Is that my phone? That Don Hung. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
Is this a letter? Upend the ancient sea and returned.
Don Hung! Branya just sent...
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply?
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat.
Don, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being...
It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration.
Okay. Rest up. He won't budge, huh? Looks like... pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on... I know. But it's... if only Himeko... maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trip. At his age, he might not Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko.
Hey, March. That's...
Himeko! There's a celebration coming up on your real... Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. I mean, considering how you helped us out with Kakoli...
Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help...
navigators really do have their plates full. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come... So, what do you think about my new dress? It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far... This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that... let's just pretend I never said anything. Pajamas, hot water bottle, pump... Wow, that was fast. You do seem to travel... I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records. And it seems like your Rillo 6 is... I wouldn't call it livable just yet. But things are looking up. Ready to go? Bellabong?
Bellabong. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's...
Test.
Time to say bye. Boom. A delicate operation.
Oh, wait a sec. That person over there, all in black. The Interastral Peace Corporation. You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's what... never mind, it's not that important. There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out?
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for... Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend...
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away. I heard that Urilo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
Huh? Jeez, can you...
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an...
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only...
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities?
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow planes are free.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. Me too.
You two make a cute pair.
The universe is huge. Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up. Is that Pela? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Next, I'll be introducing the Belobog's History and Culture Museum. So hungry. It was... Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp. Also, those who sacrificed their...
Miss Pela,
Enough. From now on, no whispering allowed.
Sorry, Miss...
That's better.
Oh, I never knew Pela had a strict... Serval's about to start singing!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Heartbeats.
Aunt Gertie!
Ah, is that little March? Oh, you're here for the Soul Warm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other.
Hey, that's not fair!
Show a little respect. Take a look at these beauties. These are the...
Oh, wow, they smell so good.
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now.
Phew. Who'd say? I think we should, or we could go check out some.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent... Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the...
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything all right, Branya? I didn't...
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but there's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth... Since you've already... I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The legions and It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. Among those outsiders were several investors from the interastral peak. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial...
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story.
Yes.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for...
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that it wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved.
And that's when they sent
And... an astronomical amount. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would...
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Yeah, we have to help Branya out. The IPC is too...
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, I'm glad you're both here. Now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help.
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend... Yeah.
Thank you so much, both of you. So while you're out looking for Topaz...
Oh, hey! I just remembered. We might as well just be direct and ask her... Okay, got it. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but...
Oh, it's you two again. Why, of course I will. Meeting for... What do you make of this painting? It portrays a certain kind of, sorrow. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrow. Not at all. The analysis of an officiant... The Express has visited many worlds. I suppose what I'm trying to say is... What I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but...
sorry for crashing your artist party, but we...
Oh?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's...
Oh. So, how can I help? No.
We, help...
Yep. I understand. From your point of... However, you must understand that debt collection is a big... I appreciate each case has its difficulties. But if I treat it... I've heard the Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling... But Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid... Oops! Almost gave away... the exhibits here are pretty ordinary, I estimate.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow! Look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. I suppose it probably is. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals.
So, Miss Topaz, what Bronya invested so much just to make this world a little better?
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into...
So you're saying...
Don't worry yourself too much. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a...
this isn't going as...
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me.
So, what now? We spent ages... I guess so, but I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. All these vested interests. So, did someone send you a message? Huh? The IP... seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog and... again? I guess complaining won't get us anywhere.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see... It's bad. Really bad. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. What's the matter?
What's going on inside?
A few miners made it out earlier. They look pretty panicked. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know...
We were just talking to her in the museum.
The person you're talking about. Potaz, Pasto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right? Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something?
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. What's their...
You two were talking to the director in the snowplane.
So it's you! You're... do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to...
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose...
Team leader?
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC.
IPC? No need to waste our breath on this.
What? To betray my customers, I charge extra. Answer me. Just.
17 rounds of interview.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's set up. Ready for action? It's time. Let's get moving.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And
Hello, Miss.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with
Clara, go inside.
Huh?
She is not to get. Go, Clara. Everything.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could...
You bear the insignia of the interastral people.
Straight to the point. Urilo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, no one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor... I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Urilo 6 can generate in the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary.
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 7... I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that you're Urilo's, but first, I need a guide.
I understand. Your long-term... What are your intentions for the...
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact.
I understand.
Oh, so you're not as...
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range. But my emotional... Additionally, calculations indicate 896...
Your calculations are slight. Here's to our future cooperation. If you would...
All the miners here.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that in...
Hey, check it out! Isn't that...
What? Isn't that thing a...
the IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's... Sounds like you two are getting along. I should have...
Look, you got...
looks like they want to find their mask.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you.
I really...
This place is fit.
Those cats.
Mediocre. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Time to say bye. Boom.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Stand still.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That big guy...
We'll see who's...
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently...
Don't lie to us! You see, I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. You know, Topaz, it doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no op in cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame. The IPC reserves the right to skip.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't...
Don't blame me.
Save your breath. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful?
If I knew things were gonna get... Anyway, since you seem intent on stuff...
Mediocre. Answer me.
Nap time. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Test. 0 points.
Stand still. Just a little something. Ain't nothing.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. 0 points.
Time to say bye. Boom. That's better. Relax. I'm okay.
Test. 0 points.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Stand still.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Who are you people?
We took down down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Phantilia. Did you really think—
Darn it! I'm on.
Sir, we've just received word from
Director Topaz.
teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So,
Yeah. So, who is this Topaz anyway?
it's a—
Why did this mess have to happen?
Oh, looks like we've got a— I get the feeling— Are you coming with—
Go on without me. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can have—
Got it, Zila. Well, come on. To Clip-Hop?
These guys don't look like disease.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't—
I'm fine. I haven't rested. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling. Silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have still. That hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again?
That's the reason I asked for you to look.
It's—
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please take a look at the contents, and then tell me your—
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, in your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, my home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall my home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet 2 years after signing the contract. The dark clouds and haze disappeared. And people— When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I am writing to you, Miss I know freedom is precious to people, but how many generations of Belobogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as— I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, I can understand that for you, this is an but because of this.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I agree. But it's struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite... In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extreme planet's fate. The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and... I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this...
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need...
You know what I mean.
Well, look who we have here! Uh-oh, sounds like something serious.
What? How is that?
Serval, we're racing against the clock.
It's okay. I've thought...
What? Hold on, are...
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science.
I see. Thanks for your input.
We meet again. Uh-oh. That look on your face sounds serious. Really?
I wish it were made up. We don't have much time.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on this... Okay, if it were up to me... I've looked at some of the climate reports, and that's assuming no other disasters occur. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate... Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But...
I see. So, compared to a Thanks for your input.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people. Do you need my opinion? So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure.
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter.
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all... You must warn the Madam Guardian not to...
A soldier's perspective is always... Thanks for your input. I'll make... Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered, it seems like most people...
Hard work needs hard rest. What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all... That is a lot of information.
No stress, Nat.
I've thought about it, and I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the... But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather...
Wow. Another vote for the against.
None other than the saviors of Belobog, but I can tell by the... Let me guess. Something... Well, ask away. It just so happened. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in...
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid if this IPC does indeed possess the magical power, have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds... What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she...
Huh. I guess I never looked at... Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg.
Miss March, big sister.
Hey there, Claire.
Mr. Svarog went out.
What?
I'm not sure.
What now? Svarog's super... True. Don Hung's always saying...
Huh?
It's all right, Clara. Nope.
I think because when I was playing with, everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss just taking away people's dreams.
You're right. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from... Thanks, Clara. You're... All that so, the votes are completely even. Oh, right! She's probably still in the...
Back so soon. Are you feeling them? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a light... I think I get it.
Yeah, you didn't...
Right.
As it stands...
In that case...
What?
I've thought about it. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight. The vote is tied. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but...
Understood, Zila. This is it's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. If she asks you, just let her...
Well, it's all in right? I'm glad Belobog has... the time has come. Let's go.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before.
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people in both the over...
I see. What was Zila? I should have known.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers?
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to make a decision.
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the...
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a...
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant I hesitate to call it a solution, but it is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the...
Information?
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted...
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction, according to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for...
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities to light. I think ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss... Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader,
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore.
Astral friends, I have an idea. I need some time to rally all the residents. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IP...
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy deal.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll stay safe, everyone.
Gepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again.